Today is the day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start the day off just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken, but you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken.
Marriage is built on love, trust, respect, and loyalty. It requires energy and commitment to remain strong. It is something that is to be entered into thoughtfully and seriously. In marriage, we give ourselves freely and generously into the hands of the one we love, and in doing so, each of us receives the heart and trust of the other as our most precious gift.
Is that normal?
A lot of you may not know, maybe even not Lynn's, that Tim actually asked me if it was okay to marry Lynn's. Tim and I were standing in the middle of this mogul run, and he asked me if it was okay to marry Lynn's, and I thought, man, that's class. He's a classy guy.
Lindsay and I fatefully met when we were randomly paired up to be roommates at UBC. We bonded instantly over our love of hilarious Halloween costumes, pulling pranks, and 90s Christmas music, much to the despair of our neighbors. Lindsay and I got really close during university. I literally mean really close. We even put our beds together to make a giant super bed, which we slept in together for 8 months and didn't think was weird at all. It was just normal.
Yes, yes.
As we all go through ups and downs in relationships, Lindsay has always been my go-to person for advice. And since she's met Tim, she has this calm confidence about what love is and what it should feel like. About 3 years ago, when I was debating if I was making the right choice or not, I turned to her for advice, and she told me that when you're with the right person, it's not even a choice. You don't think about it. It just feels right, and you know. And I'm so happy and proud that she's found that and knows with total and utter confidence that her and Tim are the real deal.
Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love, which will take a lifetime to fulfill. Now, to make this relationship work, it takes more than love. It takes trust, to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow even when it is difficult to do so. And it takes faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. Now, with these loving thoughts in mind, Tim and Lindsay would like to thank you again for being here to share this special moment with them. Each of you did give them something to live for. Your love, your guidance, and encouragement have added to the dimensions of their happiness, and they appreciate your friendship, love, and support, and welcome you to join in this celebration.
We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for anything. We're ready for
Larry, you mentioned the story when I asked you if I could propose to Lindsay. I also remember that day very fondly, and it took a lot of courage, I gotta be honest. You took the day off from your normal ski patrol duties to ski with me, Matt, Patty, Mitch. So I decided I would ask you on the slopes, man to man, skier to skier. Well, there was one other problem that day that you forgot to mention. When we finally were alone, well, you took off. Down this mogul course. And I couldn't keep up with you. And finally I reach you. And you say, all right, I'll rip ahead. By the time I catch my breath, you're already off again. And I barely recover, so knowing you were a ski patrol, I thought I would have to fake death or something to get you to stop, but finally caught you, maybe on the downhill slope side for a second. And it was then I asked you, and you answered, yeah, for sure. And then you said Mitch was right, and I didn't realize it was a family bet going on and how long it would take before I would ask for engagement. But I just want to say thanks. Lindsay, before I met you, I had my own personal goals, my objectives, my achievements. I knew how to find accomplishment and satisfaction on my own. But it wasn't until I met you that I really found true happiness. You've taught me how to share my happiness, my goals, my challenges, and my triumphs. You've taught me how to be on time.
Oh my goodness.
Still working.
And you've taught me how to care for someone as you've cared for me. You're my best friend, my closest confidant, my one and only. I promise you, I'll love you every day, all this time.
Can't do that to me first. Tim, when we first met, I knew that you were something special. I made you jump through a few hoops at first, but I could tell early on that you were worth all the effort. Through our years of corresponding overseas, Skyping across time zones, and flying long distance to meet each other for days at a time, I've come to know and love so many of your quirks. I love you because you're so generous, unless it comes to ice cream. I love the way I know you're playing Risk even when I'm not in the room, and how you work so hard that you fall asleep using your phone and purr until I fall asleep. You make me feel safe and loved, and I know that wherever we go, my home is with you.
Hold on to each other quickly.
You don't want that.
No longer simple partners and best friends, you have become husband and wife. And today your kiss is a seal of the promise to hold each other's hearts forever. You may now kiss as husband and wife.
So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand together with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.